Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dipanjali Arora. I'm a Vedic astrologer, a tarot reader and a healer, and I use my gifts on YouTube to help those who feel a little lost and are in a need of a guidance. So today I'm going to do a pick a card reading about the coming month of May 2021. So we are going to check May from all the aspects, how it's going to affect your personal growth, what's happening in your workspace, what's happening in your relationships, and how your health is going to be, which is the most important thing on everybody's mind as of now, right? So we are going to check the month of May from all these angles. Now, I have made 4 different piles, as you can see. And there are 2 different ways of choosing your pile. First is if you know what is your moon sign and your rising sign. Now, I'm a Vedic astrologer, so we check moon sign and rising sign with the sidereal calculation. So if you know these signs, then you will know, then this is a fire sign, this is the pile for fire sign, earth signs, air signs, and water signs. Now, suppose you don't know what your sign is. So now there are 2 options that you can choose. First is that you can send me your details, your date, place, and time of birth. You can email it to me or ask me in the comments. And I shall do the calculation for the date for your moon sign and for your rising sign, and I'll answer you back, right? And then you can check and you can know forever that, okay, this is my moon sign and this is my rising sign as per Vedic sidereal calculations. That's the first way. So once that you know that, you will know which sign you belong to. Second option is you can choose according to your intuition. Simple. Right? So these are the fires. This is pile number 1, the fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And there is this beautiful cherub. Second pile is the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with this beautiful fairy. Third pile is air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which is this beautiful white cherub holding a balloon. And the 4th pile, which is the water sign, is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and this is Lord Ganesha. So choose according to the sign if you know it, or send me the details and I'll figure it out for you and write back to you, or choose according to your intuition. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, take a couple of deep breaths, calm your mind, think about your month of May. See what changes are happening in it. Open your eyes, and wherever your eyes fall first, that is your pile. That's your reading. And if you need more time, you can pause the video. And remember that this is a general reading, so everything might not resonate with you 100%. I'll be happy if it does, but mostly it might not. And if you want to see the timestamps, it's mentioned in the description. So you directly go to your own timestamp. And in case you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description and also flashing on your screen as of now. I have also started with my Instagram, so you can go and check that out as well, because I do daily interesting stuff keep happening on the Instagram. I do daily readings, I post meditations, I post thought of the day, different stuff. Yeah, keeps on is happening on Instagram, so please check that as well. And if you like it, then remember to follow it. That's it. That's for the introduction. Now let's begin with group number 1. All those who chose this beautiful cherub, this is your reading, and place it here where you can see it. So in today's reading, we are going to see how the month of May 2021 is going to be for each and every one of you. Now, this pile belongs to, either you have chosen it intuitively, or it belongs to the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm going to look into every aspect of your life. I'm going to see which is going to be the predominant energy, how you're going to feel about things, how your career or work is going to progress in the month of May, what's happening in your relationships, and it's going to be general, all sorts of relationships. We're just going to catch the theme of the relationships, right? And in the end, I'm also going to check how is your health going to be, right? Which is the most important thing in the times of pandemic, how our health is going to be. So let's begin. Let's see. First, I will see. This is the yogic tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled the cards because there are too many cards that I'm going to check to get as much detail as possible. So the first one is Kundalini. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And the second card for your energies, oh wow, it's a man holding a heart. It's number 45. Now, well, group number 1, you are going to become more spiritually aware. You're going to, maybe you are doing some sort of yoga practices or meditation or Reiki or some kind of chakra meditation or healing, some sort of meditations you have been doing. But what it is actually, even if you're not, suppose you're not doing it, but what is really happening is that your awareness about things is increasing. You know, you're getting in tune with your own energies, and when that happens, then we get in tune with the energies around us. So you become more sensitive, you become more empathetic, the compassion in you is more, you understand people and situation from a very from the core of your heart, from the core of your being. If you, or I could say spiritually you understand them, but what it actually means to understand somebody at a spiritual level is to understand something through your heart, why they are behaving that way, why the situation is happening in my life. Instead of blaming others, we go to the depth of the situation. We understand it from the core perspective, from the universal perspective. So that is what happens. So it makes you very calm. It gives you, makes you calm and also blissful. Now, bliss is better than happiness. It's a higher state of being than happiness, because when we are happy, it could be momentary. But blissful is the state of being, wherein you understand why things are happening. There is a purpose behind it, and we don't need to know all the answers. And whatever it is that we need to know will come to us, will be given to us by the universe. So that's the kind of blissful energy. That's the kind of peace you're going to feel within yourself. And of course, it's going, as I said, it's going to make you more compassionate. It's going to make you more empathetic, and yes, your vibrational frequency is increasing. You can see these dots here, these colored dots here. These are the different chakras. There are 7 main chakras in our body, and the Kundalini energy is supposed to be, lying in inertia, in sleep, in the base chakra, which is the root. And when we do various forms of meditations and yogic kriyas, then this energy rises and starts moving upwards. So it takes the lifetime, or it takes a number of lifetimes for the Kundalini to reach to the highest point, which is your Sahasrara chakra, which is connection with the divine. But the moment it starts to rise, or it becomes activated, things start to shift in your life. So that's the beautiful energy that you're going through, my dear group number 1, and everybody will experience it in this group at various degrees. It could be that you are at peace. That's also a part of Kundalini rising. It could be that you're becoming more psychic. Your intuition is growing. That can also happen. So whichever stage of life, or whichever stage of awareness you are at, that stage is getting upgraded now. That's the beautiful thing which is happening to my fire signs. And the next thing is, we get a man holding a heart. So again, there is a heart in this man's hand. So maybe for some of you, you will meet somebody who will, who will make you aware about relationships, or give you a new insight about how to deal with relationships. Or it could be a man walking into your life. It could be either way. Or it could be a woman. It could be just change in energies. It could be somebody important walking in your life who makes you realize how to be more, again, I'm repeating myself, how to be more compassionate, and how to deal with relationships, how to, not to focus on other people's mistakes, but to understand the value of a person in your life. Sometimes we get so focused on what's going wrong in the relationship that we forget to, focus on the value it's bringing to us, the changes it is supposed to bring in our life. So that's the focus this man holding a heart creates, because it simply makes you more loving, more affectionate. Your heart chakra is more open, which is also in keeping with the Kundalini rising. The heart chakra needs to be open. You are at the stage of acceptance, and the receptivity is more, and that's just giving another dimension, a better dimension to your life. And for some of you, it could be a love interest as well. It could be a newness in the relationship. It could be a love interest. It could be somebody walking into your life, or you counseling, or somebody as a counselor or a guide is there to help you deal with your relationship issues. See what resonates. It could be any of these situations. So that's the predominant energy which you will be focusing in this month of May, my dear group number 1, and all the fire signs. Now let's see. I'll just keep these two cards a little in the corner, because we are going to check your career, your relationships, and your health in detail. So now let's see what's happening with your career, as in with your work. We have the Ant Spirit. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Fool. Wow. Interesting energies. So when I see, basically, my dear group number 2, if you have been looking for collaboration, if you have been searching out for like-minded people, if you have been, wanting some sort of a help coming your way, then with this Ant Spirit, that's what's going to happen. It's the card of hard work, because along with the Knight of Pentacles and with the Ant Spirit, have you seen ants are constantly at work? They are building their nest, they are finding the food, and they're constantly working. These little tiny ants, a group of them, can pick up very heavy insects as well, because it's the theme of collaboration. It's the people for like-minded, similar goal coming together. So that's something of that kind I see happening in as far as your career is concerned. You might have been looking out for like-minded people, or you might be looking out for help and support. So you are going to find those options and those venues opening up for you. And also I see you really working very hard on a project, and you might be little frustrated that things have been moving a little slow. So I feel most of the fire signs and all those who have chosen group number 1, they have been at it for for some kind of a project for it to go through, or some work which you put your heart and soul to it, but you haven't had the right kind of kick to take it forward. Right kind of support, or right kind of opportunities have not been coming your way, but you have been really working hard at it. Now those opportunities, those doors are opening for you in the month of May, my dear group number 1. Yeah, because with the Fool energy, there is an influx of new energy and new vigor and enthusiasm. And the Knight walks very slowly, and the Fool is just walks very fast. Is just ready to jump off the cliff and ready to take that risk. So this guy is not really very good at taking risks. This guy is somebody who will look into all the details, who will be, plugging all the loopholes and reading the documents carefully, and really being worried about what's going to happen in the future and planning for that. That's the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. He's a kingmaker. There is a reason why he's a kingmaker, because he does not make many mistakes. But the problem with the Knight of Pentacles is he might not take the action when the time comes, because he might still be thinking it over, might still be correcting the past mistakes. But when the Fool energy comes with the Knight, that means you are ready to push forward. You are ready to put your fears and doubts at bay, and you are ready to push forward. And it could also be for some of you that some new projects are taking shape, which you really wanted. These collaborations are coming your way, and new projects are taking shape. But what you have to be careful of, because this is coming as a warning, the Seven of Swords energy, be careful of people trying to cheat you or take advantage of you. You have to be very discerning. You have to be very careful whom you discuss your plans with, because everybody around you does not have your best interest at heart. There is so much of possibility of growth, and there is so much of focus that you have on what you want to achieve and what you want to do, that it can create jealousy. Because when I see this card for you, I feel that you might be, people get jealous, and they want your success, they want what you have, but they don't want to put in the hard work. So you have to be careful of this energy, and you have to be careful of such kind of people around you, and not to give them that much of importance in your life. And also, when Seven of Swords come, use the energy of the Knight of Pentacles before jumping the gun, before running and rushing towards a project, because there is something which you might have overlooked. So you need to be careful. So if you are, for example, if you're getting into a collaboration, or if you're getting into a partnership, read the document carefully. Know what what everybody's responsibility is, because the collaboration is coming. But when we do not have clarity, when it is not on paper, written clearly, when the discussion has not happened openly, then over a period of time, after some time, maybe one of you or the other person might feel cheated because they did not get from it what they expected. But the problem was you never voiced your expectations. So that's what you need to do, my dear group number one. You need to voice your concerns and your expectations, and go towards your new projects with a open mind, that the hard work needs to be put in, and everybody's input has to be appreciated. Yeah, so that is what is one what can I say, one warning I see is coming for you from Seven of Swords. Otherwise, this month you're gonna rock as far as your work is concerned, because help is coming, collaborations are happening, and new projects are taking getting off the ground. Something which you really wanted to do, and you're taking certain risks, and maybe you're coming out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you are coming out of your comfort zone, and you've always known that you have to take these steps. Maybe you want to take, you need to, now you have understood that you need to take your business online. You've been hesitant, you have been not very sure of it, but now you know that's going to happen in the month of May. Just one of the examples. So see how that resonates with you as far as work and career is concerned, right? So now let's see now what's happening in your personal space, in your relationships. Yeah. So we have priorities. Okay. From the Moonology deck, we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter of the moon. Then we have from the Romance Angels, we have trust. And it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. And from the Manara Tarot deck, I have 3 cards for you. Let's see, we have the Chariot. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords, but she is in the reverse position. All right. You are having a very active month, my dear group number one. Yeah. So as far as your relationships are concerned, you need to prioritize things. You need to create a balance. It's calling out for work-life balance as well. And it is also calling out for knowing which relationships are working for you, which relationships are adding value to your life, and knowing what to let go of. That's what the meaning of, that's what this card is saying. I'll just read it out for you as well. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations, right? So you understand that you need to handle everything lovingly. Of course, as I said in the beginning, your main energy of the month is Kundalini and the man holding the heart. So when the man holding the heart, as I said, he comes to you, he starts to teach you about relationships, or you have an awakening about relationships, how to deal with them. But there could be certain things in your personal space which are testing your patience, because we do have first quarter of the moon. So it talks about your commitment is being tested. So when that happens, as I said, you need to ask yourself what's working for you and what's not working for you, because this is the time frame. In this month, you will remove, or you will walk away from situations and people who could be a little negative and toxic for you. And there are huge changes coming in with this Chariot energy. So if you have been, we have the Chariot, and we also have the Page of swords. So you can see this page, it's just a dancing child. I just love this page in this deck. It seems like somebody who's interested in dance, music, drama, performing arts. He looks like a performer. So maybe this is a time frame that if all those, just for some of you, I'm getting this message that maybe you need to focus on your kids and focus on the creative side. Your children are very, very intelligent, but they are also creative, because a page of swords is an intelligent child, but in this deck, he's also extremely creative, as you can see with the posture. So you need to focus on the creative aspect of your children, maybe make them join some online classes in dance and music or drama, for some of you, not for all. Or if you are somebody who's young person and young at heart, you are realizing your creative energy and your creative side. And that's getting wings now. You're going to explore it. You are no longer scared of how people will perceive you. So just put on those dancing shoes and start dancing, my dear group number 1. But with the Chariot, and for the most of you, with the Chariot energy and with the Page of Swords, some sort of, if you are already in a relationship, then some sort of clarity with all the other cards. We have trust here as well. Some sort of clarity and some sort of awakening is happening for you, all those who are already in a relationship. And for all those who are not, who are my singles, then somebody is coming towards you who is very young at heart and very creative. As I said, young at heart and creative. There is a focus, there is attention, and there is focus. And if you have been feeling lonely for some time now, trust the universe, because things which are meant to be for you are coming towards you. And of course, your patience is going to be tested. You have to be very committed to do not undersell yourself, do not compromise, do not just accept things because they are there, because you need to be true to yourself and more honest to yourself, and only then you will attract those energies. We all should be with our soulmates and our divine partners. Why most of us are not is because we short sell ourselves. We accept what is available. We are so scared of being lonely and alone. That fear has to go out, right? And the trust has to be incorporated, because universe also tests you, how committed you are for getting the kind of relationship that you truly desire. That's the commitment you have to show. And if you have that commitment, then things are really going to move very beautifully for you, my dear group number 1, in the month of May. And with the Queen of Swords coming upside down in the reverse position, again, you might get surprised by the attraction, and there could be no logical explanation for it. You have to leave your mind aside and follow your heart. Yeah, it is about what feels right instead of what logically looks right. So and if this could happen for you for a relationship coming in, and also in your personal relationships with your wife, with your mother, with your brother, with your kids, with your sister, with your friends, with your co-workers. Everywhere you need to be more compassionate. There is a need of gentleness. You don't need to be always right. It is okay with the Queen of Swords coming in the reverse position. It is sometimes okay to lose some arguments. You don't have to be right all the time. And you don't have to be running after your opinion all the time. Listen to others. That's what this Queen in the reverse is saying. Listen to others. Because somebody might have something very interesting and important to tell you, and it can open a whole new world for you, a whole different thought process. So be open to those kind of things. Yeah. So a lot of shifts. I think this entire month of May for the fire sign is a huge shift in their internal understanding of themselves. And it also comes to us from external relationships. So that's what's happening here, my dear group number 1. And that's a beautiful journey and a beautiful process. So good luck to you guys. Yeah, now let's see finally, how is your health going to be for group number 1, fire signs? How are my fire signs going to fare health-wise? So we have 8 of Keys. This is the Akashic Tarot, and it says the Master Artisan. 8 of Keys. Oh, lovely. So we have 2 3s. We have 3 of Pentacles. There is a lot of help available for you in every aspect of your life. my dear group number 1. And then we have 3 of Wands. And we have the Death card. Now, don't be scared. Don't be scared of the Death card. It's a beautiful energy to have here because death is about transformation. So what I see about your health, so you are going to get the help. If you say, for example, if you've fallen sick, so there are 2 3s here. So there is a lot of people you will find in your friend circle or otherwise who will help you find the right kind of treatment or right kind of doctors or right kind of medications. So the help is on the way. And with the 8 of Keys, I just noticed at this time that this man is wearing a white coat. And 8 of Keys is a number of hard work. Yeah, so this guy knows his job and he looks like a doctor sitting here. So you do have help. As I said, when I looked at it, I felt that, oh my God, if you guys are sick, don't worry, you will be soon fine. You will get your energies back very soon because we do have transformation happening here. And also with these 3 energies and these 3 cards, you need to make very important changes in your lifestyle. So many of you will be doing it. It could happen because you have fallen sick or somebody close to you has fallen sick, and that has awakened you, that has opened your eyes to how that you need to take your health seriously, because this is 8 of Keys is 8 of Pentacles. So you are going to create routines, and you are it could be that you start with an exercise regime, or you start making important changes in your diet and remove all the toxicity from your diet. You start working on your mental health as well with meditations and pranayams and all those things which help us, and positive affirmations. So all that thing I see you're getting it from here, and also from these 2 3s you get enough help, you have enough support around you. And as far as your health is concerned, things are going to transform, things are going to change because you are changing your lifestyle. That's what I feel. It doesn't show me as a sickness per se. Even if you are fallen sick, you will recover. As I said, you will recover fast. And some of you have a possibility of, well, we are in the pandemic times. It doesn't take a tarot reader to tell you to be careful, right? We know we have to be careful. But what's happening, what's happening for the fire signs is the change in their lifestyle. With the transformation, with the Death card, which is a card of transformation, so you are going to be more focused. And maybe you have been non-vegetarian, but you decided to become vegetarian in the month of May. These kind of changes, very important ones. If you have been having too much of tea, coffee, you just realize that I have to shift to green teas more and have to reduce that amount. You have been very lethargic and not moving around much, and you can't go out for walks because things might be in a lockdown in your area. But you just go online and you start seeing those exercise videos and then start exercising with them. So these kind of changes is what I'm talking about, which are long term. Now these changes are long term, and you are doing it in group. There is a feeling of group energy. That is why I'm saying that you have help. Maybe you and your partner decide to start doing yoga together, for example. So that's the group energy, right? So, but whatever it is that you're doing for your health is very transformative. You will be a healthier and a stronger person after making those changes, because these are healthy, beautiful changes that you are doing in your life, right? So that's amazing. That's really beautiful, because we started with your energy, with Kundalini energy, with Kundalini cards. So that is reflecting in every aspect of your life. The increase in awareness about your health, about your work, about your relationships is going to be amazing. You're going to be surprised by yourself, my dear fire signs, in the month of May 2020. And it's for the better, it's for the best. Every aspect of your life I see is improving step by step. So that is it. That is what I have for you, my dear group number 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you found something of value in it for yourself. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also I've started up with my Instagram, so go and check that out as well. The details are mentioned in the description. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my email address is also in the description. Thank you for your time. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. All those who have chosen this beautiful fairy, the earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is your reading. So today we are going to figure out how the month of May is going to be as far as your general energy of the month, your career, your relationship, and also your health, right? We'll look at the month of May from all this perspective and see how it is turning out for you, for my earth sign. So let's begin. So this is the Yogic Tarot deck, and lovely, you have the energy of Anahata. I'll tell you what it is. And the second card from the Energy Oracle, we have, wow, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So Anahata is the fourth chakra. We have 7 energy centers in our body, starting from the base of our spine till our top of our head. And Anahata is a chakra located in the heart center, between your breast. That's where the Anahata is located. And it's to do with love and compassion. You guessed it right. It's to do with love and compassion. It's the expansion of our heart energy, of how we see and view the world. It's about healing of issues with relationships, and healing, personal healing, happens with Anahata when it is active and when it is open. And it fills us with more empathy and compassion and understanding of the world from the heart space. So that's what Anahata does. And then you have another second lovely chakra, which is the fifth chakra, and it is located above Anahata, near your throat region. And that's called Vishuddhi in Hindi, Vishuddhi chakra, or the fifth chakra. Now, fifth chakra is in the angelic realm. It is controlled by Archangel Gabriel. So this chakra is about communication, speaking your own truth. It's about being your ability to say the reality and the truth the way you see it or the way it is. And when this chakra gets activated, it's a wonderful thing for becoming good at communication. So that means Archangel Gabriel is helping you in your communications, how you put your ideas across. And communication is not just verbal, right? It's also written communication or communication over the social media, and how you're using all these different ways of putting your point across to people. It could be that many people who are in the earth sign, it could be that you have had a stage fright earlier, but now Archangel Gabriel is helping you work through it, or you were not able to speak up. Some people are not able to speak up. They get scared, or they feel that how they have the fear of judgment. So when these two chakras get activated, the Anahata and the Vishuddhi, that is the fourth chakra and the fifth chakra, the fear of judgments go away from your life, because you learn to be your authentic self. And that makes you fearless. So yeah, this is wonderful thing happening here. You are having healing of your heart chakra, and your heart space is opening up. Maybe you are attracting more like-minded people, more compassionate souls towards yourself. And with the Vishuddhi chakra becoming activated, it could be that you have a career in communication. You could be a trainer, you could be a teacher, you could be a practitioner of some sort. You might be teaching different things to people via social media platforms, because that's how it's happening nowadays, right? So maybe that's what you are learning to do, and you're coming out of your shell. Or you were already working towards it, but now it's going to be even on a larger scale. So that's really beautiful, because in the first group, the card for the theme of the month was Kundalini, which was activation of all the chakras. And when the chakras get activated, it also makes you more aware. It makes you more in the present, which is something one has to experience, and it cannot be put into words. That means you just more in touch with the reality, and you're more in touch with the things happening around you. It's not okay it's like you have started to live, and maybe prior to that you were only existing. So that's the difference. The way I see it. So really beautiful energies for the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Or maybe because Archangel Gabriel is here helping you with the fifth chakra, maybe you need to say certain things to some people and you're able to voice your opinions, or you need to say certain truths to yourself which you have been running away or hiding away from, and you're able to do that now. You, as I said, you're becoming more real, you're becoming more authentic, my dear group number 2 and all my earth signs, which is a beautiful thing to happen for personal growth, right? Now, let's see. So I could see that there's a lot of focus on personal growth for you guys in the month of May. Beautiful things are happening. Now, let's see what's happening in your workspace. All right. So we have Wombat Spirit, be at home. This is number 68. Let me just put these cards aside. All right. So we have Wombat Spirit. Then we have the beautiful sun. We have the moon energy. Okay. There is a balance between masculine and feminine. And then we have the Hermit as well. Wow. All the major arcanas have come in your career space. So that's the first thing which is striking me. So there are major shifts and changes happening there. So let's see. Let me first talk about the Wombat Spirit. So Wombat Spirit talks about be at home. So it's not about sitting at home and being locked up in your own room. No, it's talking about being authentic, finding your own personal space, which gives you personal freedom, and not worrying about the world or people around you. So this is what is happening in your workspace. Maybe for most of you who are watching this, you have found ways or means of starting your career from home. There could have been some changes that you had to do. Most of us had to do it because of the pandemic, but you have could be with the sun energy also. I see the sun is here. You see beautiful. This is about success and abundance and fruition of our ideas and just overall good news. So it could be that you wanted to start something from something which was a home-based business or a home-based work, and you have become successful doing it, or you have just started doing it from May onwards. So whichever way it was, if you're thinking of starting a business and you are able to begin it in May, and if you are already doing it, then you will see a lot of success in May because of the sun energy being there, because this is about, wow, being there. And this is about being visible. And also with the sun, as I said, you're balancing your masculine and your feminine side, because we have both the sun and the moon here. So moon card talks about your increase in, over here I feel it's talking about increase in your psychic abilities, increase in your spiritual abilities. So maybe you guys, because the first card, as it came for the career, but it's about be at home. It's about the Wombat Spirit. It's also about finding your peace, finding your joy, finding your place. And it could happen with prayers and meditations. It could happen with realizations. So that is what is happening here. Maybe the things were a little confusing for you, because moon can create confusion. But with the sun right being there, I also feel that those confusions are now lifted and you are able to see things clearly. And again, with the moon and the Wombat Spirit, I do feel that many of you are, working successfully from home, and you have found your niche. Not just working successfully, you found your niche. You found your own inner creativity, your own joy, and your own balance. And you're doing it well. You're just moving full throttle ahead. And then the next card is, interestingly, we have Hermit. So Hermit is about learnings. Hermit is also about moving inwards. So whatever work that you guys are doing, maybe it's to do with spirituality. Maybe you are healers. Won't be surprised if many of you are watching are yoga practitioners or healers or into meditation or into these kind of arts of divinity. But when the Hermit comes, again, with the moon energy and the hermit energy, it's about walking inwards. It's about learning new things. So even if you're not walking inwards, most of you have had certain very good realizations about your work. But when the hermit comes, it also talks about taking a break from the normal routine things that you have been doing and learning certain new skill sets. You're trying to upgrade yourself. So that's also something which you will spend time doing. Maybe you will be joining workshops, maybe you will be learning something new and interesting which helps you take your work forward. But whichever way you are doing, my dear group number 2, there is a lot of abundance I see in your work. There is a lot of intuitive input, psychic knowledge coming your way, and you are again moving more inwards and growing your knowledge. And most of you who are in this group, who have taken group number 2, are becoming successful and has, as I said, found their niche in doing their work from home. Yeah, with the Wombat spirit and with the moon together being there. Right. So that's it. That's wonderful. And I do see real good success ahead of you, because you are figuring it out. It's the clarity is coming to you. As I said, moon can create confusions, but the hermit and the sun energy being here is creating clarity for you guys, which is wonderful. So you are going to have some very interesting revelations as far as work is concerned, right? Lovely. Now let's see what's happening in your relationships, with your relationships. So we have loyalty, beautiful. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. It's again green in color, again talking about the heart chakra energy, being loyal, being honest, being dependable, being trustworthy, all other things which will play important role in your relationships in the month of May. Then from the Moonology deck, we have, it's time to release negativity. This is full moon in Scorpio. Very, very interesting energy. Then from the Romance Angels, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And as we saw at the very beginning, your self-respect, my dear group number 2, is definitely growing because you're working on your Anahata and your throat chakra. Now let's see what the tarot has to tell us. It says death. We have Princess of Cups. And we have 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, you are doing major clearing of in your relationships, my dear group number 2. And all those, as I said, being loyal, being dependable, being honest, being truthful, and being there. All these attributes and aspects are something which is very, very important to you in the month of May. And also your heart chakra is getting open and it is getting healed. So when our heart chakra is getting healed, we definitely release negativity from our life. It's talking about it's time to release negativity. It's talking about toxic relationships. It's talking about things which have not been working for you, which are not in keeping with your life purpose and have been putting you down. So you are going to release all those people and all those energies, and you're going to learn to keep your distance from those kind of people and those kind of situations in life as far as your relationships are concerned. And also with the death card, I feel for some of you there is some kind of an ending of a relationship which you were maybe finding difficult to let go of. Could have been something very karmic for you. You have learned a lot of lessons and it has made you a better human being and a different person, and you becoming stronger for the same because of this ending of this relationship. So something is walking out as far as relationships are concerned from your life. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a relative, it could be anything, or it could be a change in your perspective of how you deal with people, because you are definitely working on your heart chakra. It's becoming healthier, right? So, and when that happens, you definitely learn to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you a more makes you more romantically attractive. Now you're not going to take any sort of bullshit. You're not going to let people take you for granted, and you are not letting them use you for their own purpose, and you're not putting your hurts under the carpet. Now you're dealing with it. That is what you've started to do from the month of May. And that's the transformation I see in the Death card. And when that transformation comes, new beautiful relationships will enter your life with Princess of Cups. This is Page of Cups energy. But when I see it for you guys, I feel you are learning to love yourself. You're learning to accept yourself. And you're saying, okay, there are certain things I am not 100%, maybe I'm not 100% right all the time. Maybe I'm not 100% successful in the choices that I make. And that's okay. You're ready to make those mistakes, and you're okay with it. And universe is giving you abundance in love, and it is teaching you how to love yourself. And you are not worried about being by yourself. So most of you who have drawn this pile, and most of the earth sign, this month of May, as far as your relationships are concerned, you're working on yourself, my dear. Group number 2, you are removing the crap from your life so that you come to this 9 of Pentacle energies, where this woman is not scared of being alone. She's alone but not lonely. She's just happy tending her garden. And she's very successful doing what she's doing. There are no regrets that she has, but she has decided that those who don't serve purpose in my life, and all those people who are pulling me down, they have no place in my life. I want to remove them. I would rather be away from toxicity. Yeah. So that's the one major transformation this Death card is going to bring to you, my dear group number 2s. And good luck with that. It could be that it is painful. It could be disturbing, because we do have, full moon in Scorpio. It can also create yes no situation. It can sometimes create confusion. Sometimes we get attracted towards the dark side of life. But in this month, you're taking a stand, and you're just letting go of things and people and those emotions, even in yourself. You're self-purging. You're just purging yourself and saying, no more. This is it. I am done. I cannot do more than this. Either you leave it or you take it. So that's what you guys are doing, which is wonderful. You're coming into your own power, my dear group number 2. And I'm happy for you guys. Right now, let's see, lastly, what's happening as far as your health is concerned. How all this is affecting your physical health. So this is the Akashic Tarot. I have the Queen of Scrolls for you. This is the Queen of Swords. Then I have 8 of Wands. We have 4 of Pentacles. And lastly, I have 7 of Wands. All right. Okay, just a moment. So with the Queen of Scrolls and with the 5th chakra energy, I do feel that there could be a lot of stress on your throat region, as in you are talking a lot. Yeah, you are expressing, you're talking a lot. And when I see the other wand energy as well, though this is a fire energy, but the 7 of Wands is about putting your point across to people. It can create arguments, or it can create situations where you need to sell your ideas to the people around, because you are not taking any nonsense. You are not taking no for an answer. So you are, focusing on putting your point across in the right manner. And 8 of Wands is also the energy of communication. So there is a lot of communication which I see happening between these 3 cards. And when I relate it to the health, I would say take care of your throat. You might have cough. You might have sore throat. And when we talk as much, or when we are into so much of communication, it also creates headaches, because it can create stress, because all these cards can also create stress. So you could be suffering from headaches, some kind of sleepless nights, and sore throat. That these are the major issues which you might suffer from in the month of May. So take care of that. Do enough, take enough steam, do enough gargles, go quiet when you need to. Don't overstrain your throat a lot. And with this Four of Pentacle energy, some of you, because Four of Pentacle is a very stuck energy, so some of you might have some digestive issues, could be related to constipation. Yeah, so that's what I see for your health. Otherwise, everything seems fine because you are at a very emotionally charged state here, wherein even in your workspace and also in your personal space, you are clearing a lot of energies and you're moving forward with your plans. And when that happens, it can create a little bit of agitation in us. It can give us fears also. Those fears can cause anxieties because we are not always sure of how we'll be perceived and whether we are doing the right thing or not. Even if we know that this is the right way, the process sometimes can be strenuous. So that's what I see on your card. So take care of that, my dear group number 2, and all will be well. Right? So this is it. This is what I have for you, my dear earth signs and group number 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you find something of use, something useful for you for the coming month. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description. And do follow me on my Instagram because I do daily readings there as well. You might enjoy that too, right? Thank you for your time. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. All those who chose this beautiful cherub holding a heart-shaped balloon, my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this is your reading. So today we are going to figure out how the month of May is going to be for you guys as far as your personal growth, your work, finances, your relationships, and your health is concerned. Health is extremely important nowadays, right? So let's begin for group number 3, air signs. So this is the yogic tarot. We'll first see what is happening on your personal front as far as yourself is concerned. Wow, we have Lalita Tirupura Sundari. Awesome. And the next card from the Energy Oracle, we have, I don't believe it, all the 3 groups have drawn cards for chakras, and you have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Wow. So everybody is becoming spiritually more aware and more active, I would say, which is very beautiful thing for the collective to happen, right? So now for you, my dear group number 3, when this card comes, Lalita Tripura Sundari, it's talking about divine feminine, accepting your femininity and celebrating it, being more sensual, being more erotic, be more of a woman, you know, respecting the feminine side of your nature. It could be, you could be male or female, but the respecting of the feminine side, which people forget to do, which we push under the carpet because it seems weak to us, but that isn't so. It's Shakti, it's the strength. Strength is feminine in nature because it's not about boxing away people. It's about being strong, being able to endure things. That is also a very important aspect of strength. So when this energy, what's happening for you in the month of May, you are coming into your own power, my dear group number 3, and you are accepting your feminine side. You are expecting your sexual, sensual side, and it's simply so erotic. It's very beautiful, very erotic, and at the same time, extremely, extremely divine. Yeah, so that's beautiful. And then we have this beautiful 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So this is the highest chakra. We have 7 chakras, which starts from the base of the spine and comes to the top of your head. And at the top of your head, which you see, if you can see the angel wearing the crown, this is the 7th chakra. That means direct connection with the divine. So during this month and during this time when this is happening for you, you will feel very intuitive. You will feel as if you're protected and all your angels and spirit guides are around you. You're getting answers to the things which were very confusing to you earlier. You know your way. You have a different type of clarity about how to proceed in life because you are getting your answers and you're getting them maybe in your the thought is just striking your head, or you're getting it in your dreams, or you're listening to something and you're getting your and you're getting your answers. It could be in any form. Angels are talking to you, your spirit guides are there to help you and guide you, and right now your channel with them is open, so you are not doubting, you are accepting. So when we come into this energy of acceptance, that's when miracles happen. So this is a beautiful, beautiful balance of divine feminine and the seventh chakra coming into harmony for you guys. Wow, you are going to be on a roll, my dear group number 3. Awesome. Now let's see how it is affecting your work. What's happening in your work area? We have the chameleon spirit. Act as if. Beautiful chameleon spirit. Okay, let me just put these cards aside, yeah, so that we can focus on your work now. So we have the chameleon spirit, and then we have Queen of Wands. Very powerful. Then we have 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And we have 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Very, very interesting changes happening in your work area, my dear group number 3. It could be with the chameleon spirit that some of you could be changing jobs or changing your work environment. Some change is happening, and the chameleon spirit is here to tell you to adapt. Maybe you are doing the same work, but you're changing the way you do it. Yeah, so we have to learn to adapt before we make the changes, because chameleon can change color according to the surroundings, to save. Chameleon changes colors of the skin to save themselves from predators. So that is what you have to do. You have to adapt. So what we learn from it is that we adapt. We don't try to fight the situation. We try to find the best way of dealing with it. And while we are doing it, we have to maintain our own personal integrity. And that is what you'll be doing, my dear group number 3, because we have Queen of Wands as well here, which is about all firecracker and all go-getter and doing things, getting things done. She's an entrepreneur. She is not taking anybody's nonsense. She's not accepting fools. She's out there doing her own thing. So you are in a very powerful position, though you have to learn to temper it and learn to accept and adapt as well. Now these two energies are pretty opposite to each other. This woman doesn't want to adapt to anything. She doesn't want to accept anything. She cares a damn. I am what I am, and this is the way I am. But when this card comes, it says you need to create a balance in that attitude. You cannot be blind to your surroundings, and you cannot expect your surroundings to adapt to you. You need to make those changes. And once you have made those changes, once you have adapted and you have accepted and you have learned how to handle people and situation, you have become more tactful. That's when this energy comes out full throttle of Queen of Wands, because she's out there and she's out there fighting her battles and she's out there winning her wars. But then I see you have interesting 5 of Swords in the reverse and 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel you are, in this month, you're able to create healthy boundaries for yourself. You have learned to let go of the work or the situations which is becoming too heavy for you. Sometimes we take extra load and thinking that we'll be able to handle it or we'll be able to manage it. We take extra burden, thinking that we are getting extra money and that money is enough reason for us to be working late hours or long hours. But in the month of May, you're saying no to all that crap. You're saying, I need to be comfortable doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to be walking on a tightrope. See how this juggler is walking on the tightrope? If it's straight up, it's too much stress. It's come out in the reverse position. You're throwing those balls down. You are saying, I'm going to do only that much work which gives me satisfaction, and I'm not going to do the work wherein I have to fight with people unnecessarily and have unwanted interference, which is a no-win situation. Now this has also come in the reverse. So you are taking a step back and you are saying that I'm not going to be doing this work which does not give me any happiness and is creating unnecessary pressure in my life. So that's how. So you are prioritizing your work better in the month of May, and that is putting you in the position of power. But to prioritize and to know what you have to let go and to put in proper boundaries in place, you have to adapt. You have to make some necessary changes. Yeah, that's wonderful. So that's what you're going to be doing, and you're coming into your own power. As I said, you're putting in boundaries in place, and that is going to give you so much success, my dear group number 3. This is wonderful. Good news for you guys. Good luck, right? Now let's see what's happening in your relationships. Yeah, shall we? Let's check out the relationships. Let me put these cards a little aside. Action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Wow. We have that, we have the Lalita Sundari card in the beginning, and now we have action. So you're working, you're acting on your desires, right? On the Moonology deck, we have step out of your comfort zone, north node of the moon. Okay, very interesting. Then from the Romance Angels, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the sexual magic, tarot of the sexual magic says you have 3 interesting cards. You have Knight of Pentacles. We have the beautiful Empress. And we have the Moon card. Wow, I love it when the Empress comes in relationship readings. She is pure Venus, right? So I do like to see Empress in relationship readings. So now what's happening here is, let's start with the Moonology deck. Step out of your comfort zone. When the North Node happens, whenever this card comes, it simply means that take some risks in life. Don't try to protect yourself so much that you are not able to get out and do anything. You're not able to experience life only. It's good to be cautious. It's good to be careful, but it should not come to the extent of inertia that you're just not able to take any step. You're not able to do anything. So when it comes, step out of your comfort zone, it could be because I do feel many of you watching this are maybe not in relationships or looking out for relationships. So if you are looking out for relationships, then you have to do things a little differently. You have to try out, not, if the traditional way is not working, go online. You might be waiting that your parents will find a match, or you will meet somebody through friends or in party or somewhere, but it's not happening that way. Because the parties and the social structure has broken down, right? It's not happening for past almost more than 1 year now. So what are you going to do? There has to be a different way of connecting with people. And maybe you need to use social media and you need to take action. So in the month of May, you guys are taking action. You are taking control of your life in your hand. Wow. That's the same card here, take back control. So you are coming out of these self-imposed boundaries. You can see these self-imposed boundaries, and you're just jumping out of it. And you're saying that I need to now explore life and explore relationships, which is beautiful. And all those who are already in a relationship, maybe married or in a committed relationship, you will be doing something, you will be trying out something different with your partner, which will add that spark in the relationship. And also you will be putting boundaries in place because you are empowered. Your seventh chakra is open and you are in touch with the feminine energy. So that's very empowering for you guys. And you are going to, as I said, in your work, the way you're putting boundaries, you're putting it in your relationships as well with Free Yourself. Creating your own boundaries are not letting people define what you should be doing. Sometimes we are in a relationship and our partner keeps on defining our reality for us, and that's not our truth, and that could become very stifling, that could become very suffocating. So what's happening with these three cards, they're asking you to take that necessary action. You will be taking that step, taking that action, and you will be finding your way out of these kind of situations, right? I'm not saying the relationships are ending, no. I'm saying it's getting evolved, because you are evolving. And we have Knight of Pentacles. So something, maybe there is somebody who is coming towards you very slowly, because this Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. So it could be that somebody you are interested in is moving very slowly, and you know, and you are not getting your closures as fast. But wait, because Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but it's a very sure footed energy. This person will approach you when they are very sure, but they are going to take your time. They are going to take time. So you take a decision whether you want to wait or not, because that's always in our hands, right? That's always a choice that you have. But I have this beautiful Empress in the middle as well. So there is something beautiful coming your way as far as relationships are concerned. And when the Empress comes, it also is about, if you are trying for a child, then good news is around the corner, because Empress is about fruition. And also in this particular card, can you see the snake here? I just saw it when I was drawing the card. There's a huge snake here behind the Empress. So snake is the energy of healing. So there is a lot of emotional healing which is also happening for you guys. You are understanding, as I said, you're coming into your own power. And when you understand that other people will not dictate us of how we should feel and how we should be, and we have to have our own healthy boundaries in place, a lot of healing can happen. And Empress is about also being appreciated. You will be, maybe you'll be at the center stage somehow, and people will be around you appreciating you. So I see you sitting on your throne and everybody bowing down to you. That's a very beautiful feeling, right? So yes, people are appreciating you because you are appreciating yourself. You are coming into your own power. You are understanding your own worth. So that's what's happening for you, my dear group number 3. And also with the moon energy, again, it's a very psychic energy, and it also creates confusion. Moon always creates confusion. So there are certain relationships that you are confused about, and that confusion will clear over a period of time, because you need to take action. You need to do things first that are necessary. And you need to ask yourself, what is it that I want? I feel when I see this entire relationship spread for you guys, you have been always focused on what the other person is wanting or desiring from you, but you are not opening up and saying, what is it I want? So that's what you need to figure out with the moon. What is it that you want? What do you want from a relationship? Answer that question. And then go ahead and get it. And go ahead and express it to your partner. Sometimes we don't express it to our partner and we expect them to magically understand that. That's not going to happen. You have to tell, right? You have to express it out. So that's what you guys will be doing. So something interesting is definitely coming your way, but it is moving very slowly. But the most beautiful thing which is happening for you guys, my dear group number 3, is that you're going to try different things. You're going to experiment. You're going to step out of your comfort zone. You're not going to be scared anymore. And it's going to make you feel empowered, and you are ready to take the necessary actions. That's wonderful news, I guess, right? So whatever doubts, whatever insecurities you have, don't let them overpower you. Don't let them confuse you. Just ask, as I said, ask yourself, what is it that I want? And then go with the flow. Yeah. And moon doesn't just create confusion, it is also a very powerful intuitive energy. Let's not forget that. But it's clouded. We don't know whether it's our desire, it's our fear, or it's our intuition. It gets a little clouded. It's not like High Priestess. She knows she's intuitive. Moon does not know yet. It's growing. The intuition is growing. Okay, so that's it. So wonderful things will be coming your way, my dear group number 3, as far as relationship are concerned. Good luck to you for that. Now let's see how is your health going to be. Yeah, let me just keep these cards here. How is your health going to be? Okay. We have Seven of Swords, Seven of Scrolls, which is a Seven of Swords card. That's why I said Seven of Swords. It's intricacies and industry. So we have Seven of Scrolls. We have the World card. Wow, we have Judgment. And we have Four of Pentacles. All right. So when I see the Seven of Swords, can you see the building is under construction? It's not yet done. It seems a little damaged as well, and there's this man repairing the damage. I hope you can see it. I don't know how the light is, not very good. But there is this man at work, you know, working in the building, and that's what I think you need to take care of your body. When I see this building feels like your body. So you need to be very careful about whatever small little instances of problems that might crop up. And with the Judgment card, I feel it could be that you had certain allergies, or you had some chronic issues, or you had some problems in the past, and they might just come up, they might just flare up again. So it could be related to anything. It could be related to, I don't know why I feel like saying it could be related to skin. There could be skin issues. Sometimes we have breakouts on our skin. So that can also happen for you guys in the month of May. So you be careful of that. And the Judgment is simply saying, if there is an old problem and it is coming up, then do take immediate action and do take care of it, because there is a possibility of that happening. And also with the World card, I feel nothing will go out of hand. It's a sign of completion. It's a sign of things coming together. So I don't feel anything major will happen. But yes, you need to be careful about your health in this month, my dear group number 3. And if anything comes up, you need to fix it, because in this card, this Mason is fixing the wall. So you need to fix your issues, whichever issues those are. And when I see the building, it could be to the skin, or you might have aches or pains in joints, or muscular strains. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting. Muscles could be strained. Sometimes we stretch a muscle, and then it starts to create a problem for us. It becomes sore. So that might happen. Skin issues might come up. And also this is Four of Pentacles, and when I see this, all I see is constipation, because this person is not able to let go of things. So maybe problems with digestive issues. Any kind of problems. Constipation is what is coming to me, but any kind of digestive issues are also something which you need to be taking care of in the month of May. So this is it. This is what I have for you today, my dear group number 3, all my air signs. I hope the reading resonated. Do let me know in the comment sections how you found the reading. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description, and also details of my Instagram are mentioned there, where I do daily readings. Please go and check that out as well. Thank you for your time. Bye for now. Hello, my friends, all those who chose Lord Ganesha, group number 4, my water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is your reading. So we are today going to figure out how the month of May 2021 is going to be for you, as far as your personal growth is concerned, your work is concerned, your relationships, and lastly, your health. Right? So let's begin. What is May bringing for you guys? Group number 4. So this is the Yogic Ajna. Wow. Every group has drawn a chakra card. So the collective is ascending, I feel. This is so wonderful. So this is Agnya chakra, which is also called the third eye. So that's getting activated. And by the energy tarot, from the energy oracle, we have contract. All right, let's see. So what's happening in your personal space? So definitely your third chakra is getting active. And what happens when that means? That means you're becoming highly intuitive. You know your way and you know how to go about your life, and you're walking walking towards your life purpose, because third eye getting activated is the most powerful thing to happen. And giving it, and also I think for many of you who are watching this, you might be doing some kind of a meditation or some kind of yogic practices to keep it activated, or you will start doing so in the month of May. And if you are not, then you should rather, because if it is becoming active and the chakra is becoming more powerful, then we should give it more power. And it, because this Agnya Chakra gives us clarity about each and every aspect of our life. It removes the doubts. It shows us the way. So you become your own inner compass. You understand your own inner compass. So that's what happens with Agnya. Intuition becomes powerful, instincts become bang on, and you might get your messages through any form. It could come to you in your dreams. It could come to you when you're journaling. It could come to you in any form. It could come to you when you're sitting and meditating, or it could come to you when you're doing nothing. And the thoughts are coming to you, what you need to be doing. So you are in touch with the universe, you are spiritually very active, and your spirituality is coming to the forefront. That's what's happening with the Agnya Chakra. And what a second thing that you are doing is, now this second card is very interesting. It says contract. So maybe many of you watching are getting into some sort of a legal partnership. It could be to do with, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're going and getting a court marriage done. That is one of the things. Or you are getting into some kind of a legal partnership for your work as well. It could be either ways. Or if for some of you, you are fighting a legal battle, or you are, working through the court matters, then when the discard contract comes, it says that things are ready to take shape, and it will fall in your favor. So things would fall in your favor if it's some legal issues that you're facing. But mostly also it means creating legal contracts, signing those documents, maybe getting into partnerships, or maybe signing some kind of an MOU, anything where something legal is required. Either you're doing it in the month of May, or you're thinking about doing that in coming months. So that's the energy of the month for you guys as far as yourself is concerned. Now let's see what's happening in your work area. Let me put these cards here for you so that we have space for the others. Okay, we have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Bat Spirit. See. Lovely. I have the Chariot. Wow. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Money, money. And you have the Ace of Wands as well. Okay. This is very promising, my dear group number 4. All my water signs. So you guys are, if it has happened that you have been working on a project in the past and it has not given you results according to your expectations, or maybe those projects were canned, those things did not come around, it did not come to its final conclusion, and you were very sorry to let it go. When the Bat Spirit comes, then the universe wants to tell you that nothing goes waste, everything is recycled. Because when a body dies, it decays, it becomes part of the soil, and new growth happens through that soil, right? It enriches the soil and the growth happens. So when that growth happens, things are getting recycled. Constantly around us in the universe, things are getting recycled, and the rebirth happens. So that is why it says a rebirth is assured. So things which you have thought were gone to waste, they have not exactly gone to waste. They might come to you in a different form. So maybe you helped a friend and you thought that, okay, you were working with, suppose, for example, you were working with a friend on a project and it didn't work out. But what happened was that you made other connections because of working on that particular project, and now you have a better deal in hand, though that didn't work out. That's called recycling. Yeah, so rebirth is assured. I'm not saying the projects which didn't work out will come back to you and then it'll become wow again. No, what I'm saying is none of your effort has gone in waste, and moving forward, you will see somehow growth happening through the work that you have put in your past. Yeah, so that's what this bad spirit is saying. That's a beautiful, lovely message. So don't be disheartened if things don't work out, if you feel that you have failed on at a particular project, or or a particular business has not worked out. Maybe that business didn't work out, but you will see in the month of May that you are getting ideas for a different kind of a business, which is actually your life path. So it can play out in any form. It can play out if you're working or if you're self-employed, either ways, right? But rebirth is assured. Remember that. Nothing goes to waste. Now we have the beautiful Chariot energy. We have the King of Pentacles, and which is the rich man of the tarot. I call him the rich man. He's the richest king of all. And we have the Ace of Wands. So you are moving towards your success, is what I see with the Chariot and with the Page of King of Pentacle energy. So you guys are very assured of you getting good projects in hand. Maybe many of you, if you're working, actually having a job and also working freelance, and suddenly more projects are working towards you. And if you are an entrepreneur, if you are having your own business, because King of Pentacles can have its own business as well and could be very good in dealing with finances. So there is a lot of growth with the Chariot energy. There is a lot of forward motion happening, and there are new projects which are coming your way, because we have the Ace of Wands energy here. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of potential which I see for you guys, and there is a lot of growth. And also for some of you with the Chariot energy, you might be planning to go on a working holiday. Yeah, so that's also possible. You might just decide, okay, I will go sit by the sea or go to the hills and work from there and also enjoy with my friends and come back. So that kind of planning can also happen with the Chariot energy. And yeah, things are moving forward. There is a lot of potential and a lot of growth that I see. So you are making money, my dear group number 4. And I think yours is a group which is making maximum amount of it. So good luck to you guys, and see what new projects are sprouting, because definitely some new energies are coming towards you, new potential for growth. And Chariot is like, you will be in a forward motion. You guys are going to be very busy in the month of May, doing new things and enjoying your work, because we have the King of Pentacles. He's a square peg in a square hole. He enjoys the work he does. Right? And if you're thinking about savings and about investing your money, this is also the time when you should do it, because we have this energy here of King of Pentacles. He's a very good money manager, right? So this is it. This is about as far as your work is concerned. Now let's see what's happening in your relationships, my dear group number 4. We have the Moonology deck. It says the answers you need are coming. So everything seems to be moving forward for you, my dear group number 4 water signs. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of others in the service of love. So you are becoming more empathetic, more tolerant, more understanding. And this is a beautiful card. It says flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So take a chill pill. Don't take things too seriously. That's what this card is saying. And now let's see what other messages we have. Okay, you do need to flirt because you've been very, very anxious about something. We have 9 of Swords. Then we have beautiful Page of Cups. And we have the Hierophant. So something in the past has given you a lot of anxiety. With the 9 of Swords energy, definitely you have had sleepless nights, or you have been overthinking or thinking too much and becoming too serious. And what the Moonology card is saying, that the answers you need are coming. You are getting your closures. You are getting your replies. And it need not be what you want to hear, but it at least gives us the closure. Sometimes things keep on hanging and we really don't know whether it's a yes or a no. We want it to be yes, but we want to know if it's not going to happen, right? So that kind of clarity comes with this full moon in Gemini, that it's the card of communications. Gemini is a sign of communication and science, and it's going to give you clarity for sure. And and you are a very empathetic person as is. So when this card of empathy comes, it talks about being more compassionate, being more open, and being more receptive, but more so loving yourself too, because empathy is not only about understanding the emotions of the other people and getting affected by it. It is also about loving yourself and protecting yourself. Remember that, protecting yourself. You need to love yourself too, and that's also being a part of being empathetic. Now, in this card is beautiful. It says flirt, and it is keeping in with the light-hearted. When it says flirt, it doesn't mean go and hurt people or take people for granted or be a player. No, it's asking you to be light-hearted, talk to people, interact with them. Maybe something, because with the Page of Cups, maybe some kind of a new love is coming into your life. And initially you cannot be, somebody new walks into your life, and what do? You don't immediately start planning marriage and kids. No, you need to have that banter. You need to have the communication. You need to talk to the person and have little bit of fun. So add some fun element to your life, my dear group number 4. That's what you guys are going to be doing. Maybe you're more open to communication and more open to people. Yeah, in general, more open to people. And with the Hierophant energy, I feel also there is a lot of stability in your relationship situation. Most of you, I feel, who have chosen this file are searching for relationships and searching for answers. And those answers are going to come because we have the full moon in Gemini. But with the Hierophant energy also, I feel that all those who are already in a relationship would want to take it to the next level and would want to now have a home and a stability and a family, because Hierophant is a very stable Taurus and Taurian energy. So it's about having a strong base. So whatever relationship that you are in, you will be making a strong base. As I said, if you are, seeing each other, you might decide to be serious and be exclusive with each other. Somebody might propose marriage, because with the Page of Cups and the Hierophant, it could be a proposal for marriage as well, because this page is bringing gifts for you. And what is the gift it's bringing? It's bringing you a gift of marriage, or taking the relationship to the next level if you are not ready for that commitment as of now. But whichever stage in relationship that you are in, this card being here makes it stable, makes it strong, and gives a sense of commitment to it. So that's a good thing. So go ahead, be open to whatever situation or whatever energies are coming towards you. Be open to people. Something new, something beautiful I see happening for my group number 4 in the month of April, because you are in that light-hearted space. When we are in the light-hearted, happy, light-hearted space, then our vibrational frequency automatically increases. And when that happens, we attract those happy souls to ourselves. So you have to come out of this. You will be coming out of this 9 of Swords situation, which you would have been, or you're in the past few weeks or past few months, but you're coming out of this energy and you're moving towards this beautiful Page of Cups, which is full of love and joy. Yeah. So this is it, my dear group number 4. On this happy note, I shall leave your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something useful in it for you. Do let me know in the comment sections. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description below. And do follow me on my Instagram, because I do daily readings there as well. So go and check that out too. The details of the same are also mentioned in the description. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Bye for now. Now let's see how your health is going to be, my dear group number 4. Water signs. How is your health? We have 8 of scrolls, paths unknown. So there is some confusion here. Okay, but no problem. We have the sun, so the confusion is lifted. We have 10 of wands, and we have beautiful page of cups again. Right. So as I said, you could have some health scares maybe with the paths unknown. This is what it feels, that you might not understand what the problem is or where is it coming from, and it could create a little bit of anxiety, because this is 8 of swords, and you might feel that you're getting trapped. So when this 8 of swords also is a card of stiffness, so maybe you might feel stiffness in your body or stiffness in certain joints, and there could be no reason for why it's happening, because when I see it, as I said, it seems like a card of confusion, but since it's 8 of swords, it can create stiffness, because, and also with this 10 of wands, see, it could give you backaches or shoulder aches. So you need to be careful of those. Be careful of your posture, how you are sitting. And because nowadays most of us tend to do work on computers, because everybody is mostly working from home. So you need to be very careful about how you sit, because that creates problem in the back and in the neck. You can have cervical issues as well, because you see all the wands are around this person's neck. So this can create cervical issues as well. But whatever it is, with this beautiful page of cups, I feel the issues are not very big. These are not very life-changing problems. These are with a little bit of care and adjustment in your maybe how you're sleeping, how you're sitting, and doing some form of exercises, things will be fine, because in the end we have the sun. So when we have the sun, the solution would be doing yoga, going and being in the sunlight for some time. If you have stiff joints, that's the best thing to do, to sit in the sunlight, and also to do some form of yoga or any form of exercise that you feel is good for you. Because when the sun comes, that's what it says, go out in the sun and go for walks. Even going for walks is a would be a good remedy for you guys. But do take care of your posture. That's what I feel. And I do feel that you might suffer from some kind of stiffness in joints, but it does not seem serious, because we have the sun energy here, right? That is it. That is what I have for you, my dear group number 4. I hope the reading resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description. And I also request you to go and check my Instagram, because I do daily readings there as well. You might enjoy it too, right? Thank you for your time. Bye for now.